Yeah, boy, Sans. Sorry I haven't been streaming in a while. It's just school has been doing a lot since it's like the last 2 weeks of school. It's been a lot happening. So during the summer I'll be able to stream a lot and a whole bunch of stuff. So I honestly don't know if this series is getting lots of support, which I don't care about. I love this game. It's a very fun game for me at least. So we'll continue playing it. Of course, if you guys want other games though, please tell me in the comment or literally anywhere. I don't care where. Just tell me if you want different games, and if you do, what games they are. So, anyways, let's get back into the game.
Emoji banana.
No!
Emoji banana.
Already?
Emoji
I thought we were safe for a stream.
Emoji banana. Emoji banana.
Oh, God.
Emoji
Anyways,
banana. Emoji banana. Emoji banana.
I can't do this.
Emoji banana. Emoji banana.
I might switch it
Emoji
back
banana. Emoji
show.
banana.
Just have to deal with this. Okay. Anyways, her first I forgot how to read, by the way, if you're wondering. Her first proposition, tunneling. In other words, digging underneath the mirror wall. Okay, thank you. I'm feeling it's continue it though, or someone else is going to. Crawling out from there. Okay. A nearby park where the wall crosses through has soil in the ground, so we try to dig through with shovels. With the ground as hard as it was, the two of us only managed to dig through 3 meters and gave up. Oh my god. Next, using electrical drills to bore a hole through the wall, that isn't going to work. Sure to mirror, but it looks like metal strong. Like, very strong. I don't think that'll work. Using portable generators, we managed to get the drills working, but we didn't even get a scratch on the wall yet.
Fortnite.
We tried to use heat to melt it, as well as using acid to try and get the thing to rust, but both to no avail. I don't think it's gonna work. I think we have to figure out the murderer. And who was I expecting last time? The main character. It's been like 3 weeks, maybe it's been like a month since I streamed this game. Okay. It should give you like a list where you can see all the player or characters. Config. Nope. Wait, no. Don't want config. I want log. The futility of our endeavor weighs heavily on me. Even walking is hard. Still. Why? Hey, Tokuka. Why do you look so peeped up? In total contrast to my wrecked, exhausted appearance, she looks like she's floating on clouds. Why? Because that was so much fun! I don't think it was fun. Before, was the audio not working? How could a warrior of science not enjoy themselves conducting an experiment? I don't know. You can have fun, all the fun you want, but did you manage to find out anything about the wall? No. Of course I did. Though the spirit discovers something wonderful. It's indestructible. Yep, I learned absolutely nothing about it. I know, yeah. My point is so immense that my shoulders droop visibly. Oh, come on now. Then that means you learned nothing. Now. Discovering, knowing that you know nothing is itself a vital discovery. It's a combination of your own ignorance and of the world's vast mystery that the true joy of science lies. Okay, sure. I respect your scientific curiosity for the unknown. But it's not going to help us figure out how to get out of here. You can't get out of here. I'm pretty sure. So hold up. It was. I don't believe it was Lois, or heck, that guy was the white-haired guy, the first guy we met. I don't think it's him. Because if it was, that'd be too just blah, it's him, and it's like most games it just makes the game less interesting if it was him. Of course, it would make the game interesting if it has a whole bunch of proof that isn't, but it ends up being him. I honestly think it's the main character. My opinion, though. Well, or in that regard, I'm pretty much out of ideas. Oh, here. But is that going to help us figure out how to get out of here? Oh, jeez. And that's left. And all that left is driving a car into it and blowing it up. That would cause us to die. Got it. Wait, what? I mean, what else is there? Driving a car into it? Who's driving? Well, we'll be together in death. No. Oh God, it's all for nothing, and I end up in the car. What? Oh my God, this part I don't do it. No way. We're driving a car. No, wait, we're in high school. Okay, yeah. Oh no! I'll get the signal to jump, alright? I'm going to trust you on that and for it. You sure look like you're having the time of your life. We're at the final chapter, boys! It's because we're trying to pull off a stunt. It's so cool. The more dangerous, the more exciting. I'm going to make sure we pull this off. We headed back to the furniture store by the station to grab a mattress. Did that another time, then it designed a place for us to jump. After that, we went the basement parking of a nearby condominium to pick out a car. For some reason, to pick a Benz. We smashed the windows open and managed to hotwire the car. What? And to get the engine running. That is the driver's seat. I'm riding shotgun. Pow! Shotgun. Alright, it's time, Sakura. Why do you have your seatbelt on? Force of habit. And, can you go with a cheaper car? Why is it to be a Benz of all things? Let's do it. Oh, she ignored the question. These are probably like really explosive or really. Oh my God! Oh, it's not actually moving, but oh my God, we're going fast. Whoa, slow down. My heart can't take this. There. 3, 2, 1. No! I want to get like an animation of us like jumping out or something. I can see the outlayer. Ow! We out of the car and land onto the mattresses. I screw up and let the momentum carry me too far, skidding across the asphalt, but looks safe. It maintains its speed as it smashes straight through the wall, sending a thunderous roar. It's going to explode! Run! Oh! Did we do it? Nah, it's gonna be fine. Don't jinx it! So I'm about to retort to Tokuko, who is visibly alive. Was it always like this? She'd come with the crazy ideas, but have the most fun actually putting them in action. That's Tokuga. But it feels like I haven't seen that expression of hers in forever. I start to chuckle. This sure brings back memories. Huh? Of what? It's been so long since I last seen you this alive. Oh wait, she's been dead? But I'm funny. Laugh. True that. It feels like it's been forever since I just played with it. Played without a care in a world since elementary, maybe? You used to blow things up in elementary school? That's scary. And what are you going to do about the Benz you sacrificed without care in the world? I'll figure it out. We go back to our normal world. As we're talking, the smoke cloud clears. Yep, the wall is still standing. It's still standing there. It's still there. We just sit there in about an hour. Just an hour watching the car in flames. After the flames die down, we approach the wall to take a closer look. It's still in perfect condition without so much a crack on it. Jeez. How strong is this wall? It's one buff boy. Bop, bop, bang, pow, bop, bop, bang. Oh, okay, hi. Kamiya complies everyone's reports, and we call it for the day. It's just as I'm heading back the hotel that Takuka talks to me. Looks like destroying it physically isn't going to work. How are we destroying it mentally then? It's pretty tough. And finding an escape route is a real challenge. I actually had explored the subway rails, and it turns out even the tunnels are blocked off by the wall. If I'm going above or below, it doesn't work then. We're out of options. Busting the wall open is impossible, and there's no way around it either. Maybe there really isn't a way to get past that. I bragged about figuring out a way to break through that wall, and here I am now. I swear, I can really hate this incapable mind my mind is. People, no way, no need to get so hungover or feeling one. You're a genius. A genius? Okay. I said I'm not a genius. Compared to real geniuses out there, I'm as average and mediocre as they come. I really can't believe you on that. It's a bit hard to take that from someone who's recognized by the country as who is really freaking smart. It's true, like my little sister. Your sister? I mean, sure, she's pretty famous for being smart. That doesn't mean you're not. No, society calls us the genius sisters. Truth is of the matter is that only real genius is my sister. I mean, sure, I might be recognized nationally by Julie, is recognized by the whole world. There's a huge, hold up, I accidentally did that. It's a bit hard to take, blah, 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 blah. Okay, there's a huge, insurmountable wall between someone average and a genius. The only ones in my family truly qualified to be called geniuses are my sister, and after her, my father. Julie and Dad often have these lively discussions at home, talking about their own field of research. Geniuses can see eye to eye with each other, but I can't even keep up with them at my level. I don't have an entry ticket to the kingdom of geniuses. There's absolutely no border or horizon that I cannot cross. Look so negatively, God, jeez. To someone like me, Tokoku may be nothing but a genius, but within her family, Yuria may not exactly be one. That's because her points of comparison are her sister, who's recognized by the whole world, and her father, a Nobel Prize winning physicist. Her father had given a talk at our school once, in middle school. I remember speaking with him. No, exactly. But what exact, I forgot. By clearly remember being awed at just how different the weight of his words was. Now I'm at a loss, unsure how to reply. How do I respond to the sort of isolation that only geniuses would understand? Oh, that's a pause button, okay. I see that if an average Jane like me can't do anything, then I look to Julie for help. I'm sure the mind of a genius can figure a way out of the situation. Yeah, it was that simple. My sight clouded because I was stubborn about figuring this out. Getting help from your sister, but how? She isn't even here. Even if she isn't here, paper should be. Like I said, she's deep interest in the Balashika incident. If I read through those, I ought to be able to find the key to understand how this world works. And where are those papers exactly? Let's go search my house tomorrow. Oh yeah, I forgot. Your house is like the only one that's in the city. Oh, there goes my soul. Nothing. Whoa, this is a nice house. It's extremely spacious. Though. This is a nice house. Not bad. I like the TV set. Nothing. We've been looking here and there for about 2 hours. This house is a huge place. A condominium with 5 rooms, living, dining, and kitchen spaces. That's a huge house. I took a screenshot. A place that is spacious in Shibuya, I'm sure, cost a lot of money. How much exactly? My curiosity begged me to ask the question, but decided to keep quiet. We, of course, looked through her sister's room as well as her own room, and her father's study, practically turning every room upside down in our own search, to no avail. After deciding to check her sister's rooms again, we ended up returning to her father's study. I figured out where. Really? Despite her announcement, she doesn't look all that excited. to be like in the basement or something, somewhere that she doesn't like being, someone that has a bad memory in it. It's in a safe. Okay. Following her lead, we end up back in her father's study, standing before a small safe. And here, my dad compiles our unpublished papers and places them in here. Why in a safe? He puts anything he doesn't want to lose in the safe. So they'll be okay. Even if there's a file, anything here treasure is in here. Looks like there's a password on this. Can you open it? No, only my dad and sister knows the code. Wow! I see, but it's only 4 digits. No, if you fail 3 times, you have to call someone from the security company before you can try inputting the password again. Well, that sucks. Oh, there's no electricity anymore, right? So data doesn't exactly flow either. The thing is, it does. What the heck? First the billboard is now this? Which means, because there's no one from that security company around, we screw it up with the password 3 times, then the safe's never getting open. Well then, can't we just smash the safe open? Possible. He had the safe for years and years. It's the highest grade security safe there is. Any ideas on the code? It's shaking. Shaking your head side to side. Try his birthday, then your sister's birthday, and then your birthday. It's gotta be none of those. But might as well try. Physically breaking through the wall can't be done. There's no way around it. We're just about out of options here. Our last ray of hope, her sister's papers, are out of reach. Breaking out of this place is proving more and more difficult. What do we do now? Now it's come to this. We approach we're going to have to take the direct approach. Because in other words, finding the culprit among us. Could you maybe hold off on that a while longer? I don't want to start breeding suspicions amongst ourselves. We all need to be working together here. But those are just the rules of this world. What I've been attempting to do is to break this world open. Yeah, put this over here. Okay. But if that doesn't work, then we have no choice but to follow those rules. I don't want to do that, but I just want to get back home as soon as I can. I don't want to lose my worth, my place in the world. When I just start investigating, right? No need to rush so much. No, I don't want to waste even a second of time. With every second you waste, you grow that much more distant from the backs of the geniuses that you're already chasing after. If I get any further than this, my dad will even see me as the same field as he is. I'm about to lose the humble little niche that was granted to me. This place that it refers to doesn't mean her own room or a place in her home, rather a space for her within her father's heart. Toka's wants him not only to look at her sister but herself as well. So she just wants attention. A number of memories resurface. When Toa won the National Honors, it was all over the media. After that, she is interviewed on TV. Whereas, I'd also like to ask you about your parents. Clearly clouded over. Her parents were not there with her. Likely because they'd gone to her sister's own ceremony instead. Not Tokaka's, but her more capable little sisters. Oh, her fever is causing her to push herself. And in the meantime, still trying to protect all 8 of us. I can't just have her look for the culprit. Please, give me a little more time. If we all can put our heads together, then I'm sure we can. No. Time is of the essence. You're okay with that? You want us to start fighting and tearing apart our relationship? Of course I'm not, honestly. It was so much fun with all of you. Being together like this feels like I've wanted for so long. But no. I need to make the decision now. There's no point delaying it when we'll all have to face it sooner or later. And the sooner is better. Once Toka switches tracks and tries to find the culprit, I'm sure she will in no time at all. Of course, the pleasant atmosphere that we've had this whole time will break down. I was really racking my brain trying to figure out a logical reason to prevent her from doing that. Making us look for the culprit and inviting us might be what the world wants. I don't think we ought to start breaking up so easily. If that's what this world wants, then I'm all for it. As long as I get closer to clearing this game, then... As long as I get to be closer to clearing this game, then I don't mind destroying my relationships. Jeez. Honestly, I've been suspicious for some time about who is responsible for this. Can't think of any other to get her to stop here. If that's the case, then I just have to face her intentions head on with me. I don't exactly want, but I don't want to lose all this. I know you're in a hurry to escape from here. You're desperate to protect your boys and your family. I can imagine what it feels like. Family, her entire bite, which isn't respond. What you're trying to do here will destroy one other place where you belong. Another place? Yeah, we're here for you. And whenever you're not around, things just don't feel right. I know you're looking for a place to be, but there's one right here for you. After giving her my little spiel, Toka stays quiet for a while. Then gathers her resolve to continue speaking. What I want is not where you are. No, it's a basic sentence, but I have no clue what she just meant. Where you are. What did she say even? What did she even say? Oh, okay. I continue to ponder about Tokiko without returning to my room. Before I realize it's already night. As I stare out into Shibuya, my thoughts continue to swirl about, but I just can't think of what to say to Togoka, that can convince her. What do I do? At this rate, Tokuga will start on her witch hunt for the culprit. Ow, my arm, that hurts. Everyone's going to start suspecting each other, and we won't be able to go back to how we were before. I had a strong gut feeling that would happen. Tokuga is not a place with all 8 of us, but to succeed in the realm of her own physics and to find exceptions within her family of geniuses. Oh, she doesn't care about us, she only cares about herself. Now that she's already resolved herself, she won't let anyone stop her. She'll likely pursue anyone and everyone to the end without mercy. Huh? Footsteps. I see someone. Just as those thoughts run through my mind, I hear footsteps. I see you! What are you doing? Sorry, late at night. Who could it be? It's the girl. Don't remember her name. Yeah. Nikaido. Or Karen. It's a Karen. Wait, Karen. Why are you running away? Ever since we came here, you've been avoiding me. Did I do anything to make you mad? Not really. Then can we talk for a bit? She ignores me and tries to walk away again. I'm not really sure what to say. Then I recall something. You were pretty good friends with Tokuka, right? And what if we were? Finally, she turned around and I actual response. Let's go! What I recall is something particularly important. Yes, Nikita were very close. Back then, I would often see Takuka one-sidedly talking about all sorts of difficult topics, and Nakaido would happily listen to her. Whether I actually get a proper answer from her or just get ignored, I don't know. I have no. Yeah, just ask, dude. But I have no other hand to play, so I have to count. Okay. Cal and Karen. It looks like Tokuka is about to get serious looking for the killer. She wants us to get out of this place as soon as she can. I mean, I want to leave too, but I absolutely don't want to make each other doubt each other. I want to treasure everything. Okay, old friends, yes, old friends. Old friend, she stopped to think. What should we do? How do we get Tokuka to stop? Tokuka-san, you say? Exactly. That's what she wants. Isn't a place to belong with all 8 of us. She decides logically that cutting us off is the best solution, then there's no way for me to go against that. That's true, but in this case, don't you think it's purely logic? I don't think it's purely logic. She's been stubborn here. She can't see any other solutions. She doesn't realize that the road she's trying to make is going to make her unhappy, too. We need to stop her, and her being unhappy or not has anything to do with you? Of course, how could it not? How exactly? How? Oh man, I noticed the emotion that I long forgotten suddenly takes root in my heart once again. I suppose it's a sense of responsibility, or duty. Here to talk, I continue to talk and to try and draw those feelings out even further. I know I'm pretty capable, unreliable guy myself, but I just can't think of only myself alone. I want to lead everyone else. I don't want to let go of my responsibility toward everyone else. I have the responsibility to lead everyone. I want to believe that. Then a voice rings in my ear. You're some kind of hero? Voice? Whose voice was that? That was you. That was you. It was either Tokuka, you, or you. Right there. There's you. Whatever her name is, Y-U-U. It was either Tokuka, you, or Karen. I can't. That's all I know, though. I think it might be Karen. No, I think it might be you. Because you has a very high-pitched voice and sounded like it. Blah, blah, blah here. Whose voice is that, I wonder? Who it was exactly, I can't remember, but I think I took on the part of the leader to live up to whoever owned that voice. Just remembering that is enough for me. You really are still from back then, huh? Ah, sorry for shouting all of a sudden. I had my dad buy me stuffed toy. Okay, well, this going? Said it a long time ago. She often told me with such glee about how, because she's tried so hard in physics, her father praised her and bought her a stuffed toy. Oh, that's nice. Once she tells me that, memory resurfaced vividly and clear. Oh god, it's dark! I'm scared! It's only the darkness! Oh wow, I'm sideways. There was a symposium where Sokuga's father was invited to speak. It usually took me in no time at all before I fell asleep in the school's monthly symposiums, but this one was so captivating that I ended up bending forward just to concentrate on his talk. Along with respect for Tokuga's father, I was reminded of that sense of awe I had toward Yuria Tokuga herself. It'd been a while since we last spoke, but I certainly felt very proud to know her. Ah, there's me. That's him? He's a doll thing. That's weird. After the symposium ends, we all began to return to our classrooms. As I'm walking down the circle, there stands Tokuga's father. Once he sees me, "Are you Sakurai?" So he asks, yes, that's me. I leave the line, walking towards the classrooms, and so, okay, I went too fast, sorry, me. I leave the line, walking towards the classrooms, and step aside with Tokika's father. What does he want? What did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong? You heard being quite friendly with my girl. Whoa! Oh yes, we haven't gotten to talk much lately. Seeing as your family has its own fair share of troubles too. Trouble too. Huh, really? Did I tell about how I lost both my parents? But that was years ago. Well, it's nothing. It's nothing something for me to be talking about anyway. I'm not really sure what he's going on about. Oh yeah, Yuria sounds pretty awesome. She won the physics prize, right? That's so cool. I can't even believe we're the same age. Ah, thank you. Well, it's a bit complicated too. I'm sure Yuria doesn't really care for it. She wasn't even smiling during the awarding ceremony. Huh? You went to the awarding ceremony? That's a surprise. He didn't show up at all during the broadcast when he was called, so I thought he went to her sister's instead. I was a little late, but I certainly was there with another toy to celebrate. But not that I was able to give it to her, though. How come you weren't able to give it? I'm sure she would have been so happy. I thought, the way things were, it would be silly to celebrate with her like that. I didn't do anything. The glory is all yours. I really didn't do anything. We barely even speak nowadays. How come? You're being so cold? How come you're being... No, I don't know. I've always wondered. Should I really be dragging Yuria down the path of the academe? This world is harsh, lonely, silent, and cruel. There aren't many who can endure it. Words had a weight on them. I'm sure he had to overcome all sorts of unimaginable hardships to get where he is at the top of the world of physics. Her sister Julie is the more fitting type. Ever since she was born, she's practically been captured by physics. Even if she were the last person on Earth, she'd probably just keep doing her research like always. But Yuria, she's different. I'm sure her happiness is... All of a sudden, Toga drops both. Please take care of her. Whoa, please stop. You're the one I can count on. Count on for what? Could you be friends with her again? Friends? She's trying to act tough, but she's lonely, really lonely at heart. Really? To me, it looks like she wants to be left alone. That's just what she's trying to convince herself. I wasn't able to get Yuria what she truly wanted because she couldn't get it. Now she's being stubborn. I'm useless here. I got tunnel vision. I have no idea how to make her truly happy. He bows his head once more. Please, give her a place where she belongs. As long as you're all by her side, Yuria will be able to figure out what she really wants. Please, you're the only one who I can ask this. Wow, okay. Wow, that's cool. I'm sitting there like, why is everything so important? Anyway, I just remembered to... He said all that, huh? I still don't remember what he meant when he said my fair share of problems. Do you remember anything? No, nothing. Figures. Anyway, first things first. I need to tell Toga what I remembered. Thanks a lot. She didn't do anything. She just sat there. What do you mean? I leave and run. She didn't do anything. I'm so confused. I'm about to kick her door down. Come on, take a deep breath and knock on the door. He goes, staying up late, pondering physics stuff again. She should be still awake. Oh, she opened the door. She opened the door. What is it? This late at night, awfully rude. Wait for you, Sakurai. I just had to talk with you about something. If you're trying to stop me for the culprit again, just give up. I'm in a hurry. I can't wait. Okay, there is that, but that's not it. I just remembered what your father told me, and I wanted to tell you something. My dad told you? I slowly, carefully explained what I remember of her father and I earlier. How he pushed her aside, thinking it would be for her own good. How he was there during the ceremony. How he had another stuffed toy ready to give her as a gift. He really thought about you. There was just a little misstep in the communication. You both missed what the other had to say. But your dad really does care. Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad. He cares about me? Yeah, your dad, just the same as always. You've always have a place in his heart. There's no need to worry just because you've been gone a little while. There's no need for you to panic and try to get out of here so soon. Your dad wanted you to find a place that belongs with us, and that's what we want to do. Let's get back and work together again, like good old times. Yeah, I'm sure we can figure out from here. She isn't gonna listen. I already know. Don't you think that's a better way than finding the culprit and tearing us apart? Pour our heart out, trying to appeal. She's gonna say no. Your father cares for you. We care for you. So I don't say there's no place you belong. Get out. Yep, I knew it. Oh crap, my controller fell off my hand. Yep, I have a hand that is attached to my controller. Get out. Yep, that's what I was expecting. Eh? I'm pretty disoriented right now. I don't think I can make a logical decision. But just get out. Okay, sorry for disturbing you so late at night. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. Faced with his anger, I leave her room in a haste. I pray dearly that this can cause her to reconsider. No, it isn't. She's gonna assume it's you now because you keep asking her to stop. Oh crap. Has Toka actually decided to change plans? No, she hasn't. She hasn't. I bet not. I wasn't able to sleep all night with that thought constantly running around my head. I head to the scramble in a daze and speak to Keijiyama. Oh, okay. Keijiyama. Oh, that's Keijiyama. I thought Keijiyama was that dude. You look pretty sleepy. Just a little. It's this place, you know? I can't just stay pepped up I can't stay pepped up like Machikoji, Machikoji, and you. I told you it was you, but I added an extra you. Where's she? Where is she? Where's Tokiyaka? Whatever her name is. Just a little, it's blah blah. Tokiyaka sure is what? Yep. Speak of the devil, eh? So, she's still sleeping. It seemed pretty flustered last night. Maybe she wasn't able to get my sleep till last night. It's about 8:15 now. Jeez. Everyone but Togaka is already here. Our investigation will likely continue once she arrives. The investigation that Togaka and I were doing is already finished. She came out to the conclusion that we won't be able to escape until we find the culprit. She's probably going to tell everyone here. I have no more intention to go against her. If our talk yesterday managed to change her mind, there's nothing else I can do. She's just looking to the side. Is she waiting? I feel like I skipped something. Oh no, I didn't. As we're waiting for her to arrive, I'm a little relieved inside that she hasn't come yet. Watching her chat up, part of me has just given up, hoping that this lasts forever, without realizing that I made a terrible, terrible mistake. Ever since Toga has never showed up again. Ever since. End. Alright? Yes, I'd like to say my progress. Here. I'm gonna check what time I'm gonna check the stream, see how long it's been. And I might end it here, just cause, Yeah. It's, yeah, it's 40 minutes. I'll end it here. So, thank you for watching. And yeah, see y'all later.